plays out. I don't know if this is, again, necessarily the ace up the sleeve, but Acend will try and force their way in here. They're actually going to throw a leer and flash behind it as well, so the Thieves will go 2 for 2 here.
Yeah, Nitro's chasing.
In. Zeek, what?
How did Zeek turn that? That looked like Nitro's all day, but Hiko's not far from this, neither is Steel. And you're right, the spike now noted, the spam comes out, it does catch Kiles. Look at that, 13 HP. Trying to close the back. Oh, Hiko, let's go! What a catch, but it's cNed, a 1v2. Has to respect it, has to go through the wall as well. Gonna find one, gets away. It's now on Steel here. And time is on cNed's side this time, but Steel kept going. He kept looking for that fight. And cNed down to 35 HP. Steel a little better off here. Gonna try and deny some angles from him. Steel could do with this one. He doesn't expect the peek again. It's still a miss, but that one isn't. cNed's got it, 3 for him. The other side, similar scenes. They are against 4 players on here, so you've got to be a little careful to not get overwhelmed. Chipped away at. cNed's going to... Oh, that flash wasn't quite what he wanted. Nitro's going to punish. Can he get that rifle, though? That's the big question to me. He's trying to go for it, but starxo quickly plays bodyguard on it. Doesn't allow them to get too close. It's a nutty pickup from Asuna, but how much more can you do? Nothing. BONECOLD quickly keeps it in check. Any of these kills coming in have been very hard to find much more from. As Steel might just have to accept the fact they can collect that rifle, put it back to Zeek, maybe give it back out to whomever else in the following up round. There's 3v1, and the spike is very much down and secured.
Yeah, and whether or not Acend will even give him an exit again, Kiles actually with a spy cam. I don't know if initially this noted Steel or not, but so I just saw starxo lean into his cam at the same time. But again, at this point, protect the Phantom, make sure you can carry across majority players into the next round. A good opportunity at the bonus. Good progress already for cNed, starxo as well towards their ultimates, but no Blade Storm to ride through. But I imagine Zeke's going to be returning that Phantom to his rightful owner.
However, the difference is it's a B lean. Look at that spike. Over towards the B side, it's all but a ruse. Now, Steel has done well. That's a big confirmation for him there that, okay, no, there is actual real intent behind this. Let's hit that rotation. He's even found one on the way in. So they can try and punish that, maybe, but they know there's going to be later players coming through the middle, maybe trying to pressure that flank.
Actually, I don't know why BONECOLD swinging back out there with the owl drone of Hiko still coming through. I think it actually initially got the tag onto Kiles. starxo will respond with 2 kills, though. That's huge, but he now finds himself in a 1v3, Lauren. 100 Thieves already on the site.
Yeah, with Ethan already sitting on that cross, this one's over. starxo knows it. He can't close that gap. The plant was not really made for that.
No.
But that post plant was being just chipped away at. Steel finding so much impact in that and a couple of maybe misplaced peaks.
Got to be careful. The damage done, though.
Yeah, St. Dust too. You got to be careful now. Tagged up, Hiko down to a nice amount of HP. And cNed's not necessarily backing away off the initial shot. He's continuing to walk up this. Now, again, look at this lean from 100 Thieves. That's going to be almost 4 players now dedicated towards A. If they even feel this out, it's going to be such a weird round, but does Acend get the feelers right for this? Because they're moving in somewhat blind to this, right? Now, switch utilized, and they have to respect it. cNed does back away. But how on earth? This is such a strange round with such a heavy lean towards A, maybe feeling comfortable on the retakes. Big jump peek from Nitro. He's going to know there's players coming his way, maybe even noting the spike there. But he has to keep moving. He's not going to be able to sit still for a second because Zeke's closed that gap. Now Zeek wants to try and find that space on the site, allow some sort of safety for that spike to get across and maybe get a plant.
That's actually in the thick of things.
Flash.
There you go. We'll come through. Steel will find his 3rd as well. Ethan now close the distance. cNed operator in hand. He's got to consider saving this now.
30 seconds left.
Thieves will give him
something like that.
Well,
good swing from Ethan.
Miscalculation potentially on the dash there. He can get to a full here to defend B site.
cNed just absolutely eating it, dude. There's no way out. You're gutted at that one, Ethan. Good spray, Steel. Just the clothesline at the end. Very sharp and a lovely adjustment. Good read on that.
Yeah, after a couple of rounds here, and it's only really they're finding Kiles in mid, but again, I think that's a good indicator of exactly what's going on in a couple of these rounds, or at least how the default for Acend looks. Have to see now. Again, back on a purchase, cNed back on the operator. 3 ultimates available here. On the other side, actually, 100 Thieves have 4 of their own. This time Hiko opted not to cross back and forth between the doors. It will be confirmed here. Actually, it's Nitro on the operator here.
It's not going to be the first or last time we've seen Nitro with a weapon like this, but cNed has far more reps these days. Asuna, though, quickly through. They don't actually get as flashed as maybe they'd imagined. And the quick pop flash back, Ethan's forced off from this. This is a really powerful site take. They're still pushing through on this. Hiko could do with a bit of that magic, but it's not happening for him right now. Nothing's really coming through. And this close play coming out. They challenge on every single angle there. They've
again, actually, the first time we've seen them explore a little bit.
Asuna,
played out.
This is great, though. He's still able to hold that cross. As soon as they had that go-ahead to try and maybe posture towards middle, chase down someone like Nitro, they just couldn't. The cross was being held, the punish. They're going to fall away from that, kind of dissolve that little bit of mid-aggression that was being toyed with and fall back to more of a default hold. But look at that. Again, such a heavy lean towards A. So much is put towards this. You can see as to why, though. Acend en route. BONECOLD, the first to stand forward. Meets Steel and loses. The follow-up, though, is a victory coming out for Acend. Zeek does claim Asuna, and there goes Steel. So now Sight's suddenly a little bit more available. It was a bit of an alien, but the last two are deeper on that site.
Oh, actually, Nitro nearly caught off guard there, but Ethan finds Zeek in response there. Ethan got to be careful here, but cNed will actually swing and he will find it. Nitro now, last man standing for 100 Thieves.
Now he knows where roughly they are. He's got a decent idea. Spike plant and cNed where he was. How are you going to drag him out of it, though? How are you going to try and make this favorable to you? A couple of junk peeks here and there, but they're not going to re-peek on that once they've got that little bit of confirmation. Kiles just biding the time. See if he can add to that paranoia. Maybe he's crossed, maybe he hasn't. Oh, cNed just checks. They're all just gathering tiny pieces of information on each other. He's made it towards the site. He's got the rifle, but he doesn't have much time. He has to make the move now, and they are just playing ring-a-rosy. Look at them going around it. He gets the final one, but cNed claims the round for Acend. Nothing's really there. If they do go for this kind of A piece, yes, there's a deep hold from Asuna, but other than that, they might have access. So, 100 Thieves not giving away much here.
No, Acend, I think now at that point of the round where they need something to act upon. The flash actually from Ethan going to confirm Acend have lent towards mid, or at least still present here towards B and towards elbow in particular. Actually, Asuna now going to preemptively rotate towards B, or at least towards Nest here. Actually, the Lear through mid. Once again, it will confirm this, yeah, but Nitro's got all the way into their spawn here. He could backstab this execute on A perfectly.
He can backfill this. Now with hopefully these audio cues coming through, he's going to maybe clear a little. Wait, that's just got called off. Absolutely unaware of maybe starxo's positioning. But yeah. Oh! cNed! He still looks for it, finds Nitro. Huge impact for him. The three players remaining, Steel, Ethan, and Hiko, aren't in a position to do much with this. They were so deep towards B. Yes, Steel was there at the start, that's fine. We saw that early rotation from Hiko noted on that owl drone, and Ethan sitting in the backside of the pillar. Yeah, Zeke's going to find Steel. Of course, he's still exploring this side. They want to punish.
Actually, Ethan will give away the ping on the recon bolt as well. And Hiko, to the, I think up until this point, unnoted or unconfirmed at least. They are going to try and charge this down and actually punish the economy even further, but Hiko and Ethan will find kills, and at this point, off for 3 alive. Should we hold on to these weapons? And again, the operator, the important one in this scenario, but
eliminate anyone he can. Hiko answers right back, doesn't deny the spike plant, but he does catch BONECOLD. Now that's an advantage to be played with. Asuna does have that rifle, so does Hiko. Nitro got...
Look at Kiles.
What is going on here? Kiles on the flank though, but he's got so many targets to deal with. Luckily for him, starxo's bailed him out as well. starxo's playing well from the site. Tries to control these building threats that were just kind of looming in the background, and Steel, your last man alive. Ain't gonna happen. cNed shuts the chapter on this round, and Acend starting to tear away with a bit of a lead.
Well, look at this though. It's so much presence baited, and A site is going to be wide open. Acend will storm on through. It's only really Asuna in position to do any damage on the way in. He'll find BONECOLD. Dismiss away. I'm looking for that mid presence once again.
Oh, the timing. starxo, he didn't turn it. Asuna
planted.
He's just being such an imperative factor in middle right now. Now Zeek can try and rework this, but Asuna, I wouldn't put it past him to recheck towards this once in a while. You can see him dipping in between. He needs the rest of his side, and he's finally been called off now, and that's going to at least, I guess, highlight where Zeke's playing from, but where is the rest of 100 Thieves? They're sitting deep towards the CT side. They don't have a step back in on the side just yet. There's the first couple of peeks in cNed. Still showing presence, but he knows there's going to be a close coming in here, and it's from the back lines. Ethan denied. Kiles beside him. Nitro's gone. cNed! This is the man we waited to see. And now Steel, there's no way through this. There's no way out. starxo, he knows it. This one's going to sting. That's a big round on the board now for Acend. Steel has to accept this one is done for. He can't do anything about it. A threat, but we've seen it in the others. We've seen it in 100 Thieves. We saw it in that Gambit game, pulling back a mad scoreline. Hiko clutching out time and time again. But right now, this is Ascend's moment, and they're leaning towards the B site. Steel does have the right full shot in the back, just accepts fate almost at that point, trying to peel away. You're not going to get out of it.
Get themselves a clean plant here. Hiko again just noting the Phantom is close by, maybe just waiting for a smoke or something to make absolutely sure. You can see, yeah, there's Nitro. Throw down a smoke for him, but cNed now. After the falls, he's beacon again. Tag comes through just yet, though.
A little shaky from starxo on that one. And cNed now starting to feel the pressure, starting to feel the burn. Kiles, though. We said it before, safe pair of hands, that backline player who is just delivering when required. cNed now can just take the space if needed. It's gone astray. It's a weird round. But it will be an Acend round, whichever way you cut this. And he's chased this down. Now, does he find Nitro just on the other side on the deeper angle? You can see it now. Nitro, big kill. Trying to keep hold of that rifle as best he can as well. Now to make a bit of a play, start maybe leaning out a bit. It's Kiles to find Hiko. That's one of the backline players now removed. If I've got that spike, I'm looking at B going, well, I know Hiko's been playing this. There it is. Asuna even got a tag on another. BONECOLD, where are you? BONECOLD! It's an absolute fumble from BONECOLD, and you don't have to give Asuna 2 bites of the cherry. Zeek, oh, the drive-by from Ethan. 100 Thieves are putting up some work here. Finally, we see them find a bit of that magic themselves, a bit of that fire in the belly. And Kiles still alive. And now, no way. No way. Whoa, 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 whoa. cNed, what is going on? Kiles finds Nitro. This is now a 2v2. It was a 2v4.
Steel and Ethan now have to regroup. cNed still looking to pile on the pressure. Actually, Ethan will find cNed. Now it all comes down to Kiles.
Don't
will require an ace for him to close this out. Will actually fake out the plant here. Actually, a lifeline for 100 Thieves, 8-4. See, actually, this league going to be a lot of pressure coming through onto B. Nitro actually going to try and get the tag, actually, but cNed's the one to open it up.
How is it cNed getting that? He does get traded. Wait,
Acend.
No. Okay, Hiko's still alive for now, so it's not over just yet for them. Still with a labored fight against Zeek, but it's okay. Hiko! He gets it on Kiles, and you're right. He just strolled on in, but BONECOLD around the back. Now, Steel was looking this way. But for how long does he look this way? Trying to protect Hiko as he checks for this. And BONECOLD knows this is out and about, but now he's got the cross, the spike. There is an angle he can play with as he knows there's still one here. Steel keeps his life. Hiko has to be on red alert now. Protect Steel in this matter. Both now tagged up here. BONECOLD, it's a 1v2, but that's one! And now Hiko, the man who's got ice in his veins, clutches out so often. But BONECOLD, we've said it before, one of the best pistol players we get to watch sometimes. And he's made it closer. He goes, no idea. Now he does. 8 more goes at this with the amount in the mag. He steps closer. Hiko on the other side looks right. Oh my God! BONECOLD, get out of here! Get out with that adjustment!
What can they get done?
cNed gets a lot of contact through this. He knows there's a fair few players on the other side. Kiles, same sort of thing. These two have been outstanding on that first half as well. And there it is, you're seeing more of that. Kiles and Zeek doing well. Asuna the only one to make impact. Hiko is down. 10 rounds for Acend. They are on the verge of tearing this away from 100 Thieves before they even had a chance in the second half. This is looking dominant so far, but 100 Thieves have to find their answer in the next 2. They have to do something in, honestly, this round. This is the one. We've got to look at Nitro, big impact. Asuna, same thing. I need to see all of the stars align for this side that we know are there.
And I mentioned Nitro just to be that deciding factor because I think he needs to be the one to be that tempo change for 100 Thieves. It was such a slow first half. Here needs to be him now digging deep, finding something for 100 Thieves. Again, it's a very, very slow start. BONECOLD actually going to walk all the way to the end of Hall here.
It ain't just BONECOLD either.
With a friend, it's Zeek right alongside him.
They seem like they know, though. Nitro seems all too aware of this potential. Steel's down there too, but timing's everything. The spike's on the other side. Yeah, they're just going to sit on this. They can do if they want. Got every angle covered now. The piece is kind of building towards B, at least the look of it potentially coming through, but it's not just yet. And here comes the fact finder. Aldrone goes down, but it's BONECOLD still gun out. He's still on this. 100 Thieves know there's problems around here. If they get too passive, they could be in trouble. Ooh, well played by 100 Thieves. They kept that in check. Now, obviously, Acend know what's on the other side, but they have the man advantage. They've got the rifles. They can lean towards that A site.
And the Aldrone being noticed as well. They know exactly where Zeek is, actually. Stars are going to come along, pick up the weapon, but 100 Thieves already
out of charge.
Inside sight again. Taking a little long to get the spike down, but again, Acend not really set up just yet. Kiles still got a ways to go to rejoin his teammates. See if Acend can find anything on the way in here. Actually, absolutely slapping cNed before he even has a chance.
Clean round is exactly what 100 Thieves would need in this scenario. Oh, Ethan. You can lie. There's a lot of rifles. You don't want to be losing here. The flash Kiles, he eats it, but he still takes Ethan with him. But Asuna, this is a big round for him. A very big round for Asuna, keeping them at arm's length. And starxo shouldn't be able to get too far. No, they still have a little bit of a glance, which is exactly what they needed to do. Yeah. And there it is. 4 alive. Just fine. Keep those rifles up. Game back on.
Steel's been outside again. Nobody showing that Zeke's not really revealed himself just yet. And a Guardian, so he's got to find this first headshot, if anything, and he will do just that. Asuna and the spike noted.
One shot, one kill. He needs some more though. Gonna dip through the smoke. He tries to catch Hiko off guard. That doesn't happen. Hiko too aware. And now the 3v3. Spike is down, so 100 Thieves at least have the time in their favor. Going to pop the ult as well. They want to make sure they've got a nice defensive area to hold down. Maybe leave that backline to be controlled by Nitro on that final look through, Hiko, if needed. But look at the gap already being closed. Acend right around them. These are very tricky positions to hold down. Now Nitro's been noted. He wants to push out for it, but Steel's got his back. BONECOLD gone. Viper v Viper. It's going to be Steel with another cNed down of it. Nitro's found it. And this death ball approach. Flash in towards Pillar, and away we go. It's BONECOLD on the other side, probably going to leave a little bit of a sting after that pistol round, but a couple of odds and ends there. Frenzy, Sheriffs, Marshals. Not too much, but enough that it's at least forced 100 Thieves away, maybe trying to catch that rotation, which they almost did towards Kiles.
starxo pushing out here. So you can see the dash from Nitro. Perfect to catch him before he can fall back.
The re-aggress would be perfect now.
Yeah, perfect timing for it.
Great work. Even
BONECOLD all the way out of it.
Yeah, lovely little reaction play. Now, obviously, they still have to clear the site. Like, you know, we know there's no one there, but they still have to be very methodical and clean about clearing the site, which they're doing. And even the jump spot there does confirm that there is someone working back through that connector. It is cNed, and you don't get away with that. Ethan's going to find him.
Careful, team.
Let's see if they can keep this clean. 5 standing is the name of the game for 100 Thieves, and obviously the round as well. Now that wall, if removed, will reveal a great deal. Asuna and Ethan, no problem so far. And it is a flawless round indeed. Prime Gaming flawless. Coming.
Zeke's invested actually off the super rip here from starxo.
Maybe just want to get that push out, right? Oh my word, Hiko! How many times? Wait, cNed's just pushing. cNed's just pushed up into like no man's land. Yes, he can kind of move around a little bit mobile than others, but that was quite brave of that. No trade came through either. You could see maybe cNed was trying to find that potential, but something you're noting is how deep Asuna has pushed here. Could be looking to catch someone, maybe.
Yeah, Tripwire just outside the double doors, but 100 Thieves now will stack up towards shop. And the Seekers in response will actually reveal cNed here, so he's faced with a dilemma, actually. Yeah, we're looking at A-Front! Ethan just behind Nitro!
He plays it so well. How is he so calm under this much pressure? Still surrounded on all fronts. Zeke's got his back, though. Asuna's been caught. That flag's now removed. Oh, but a bounding player comes flying on in, and he leaves it all in the hands of Hiko. Finding this kill would have been essential. Oh, the tag onto BONECOLD. This could be sick. No, cNed just destroying the dreams of Hiko there. No clutches today.
A little fruity with it, but Zeek goes hunting. Steel's already tagged up. We know that from the Hunter's Fury, but he's pushing out. Steel is not looking his way at all, Lauren. Oh my god, he's going to post up right behind him.
Oh, this is the weirdest exchange. Zeek just gets a freebie on steal. Absolutely none the wiser. If anything, this will spur on 100 Thieves. They have to now make this hit, but starxo waits. The judge on the other side just causing dread. The jump up is going to get the tag. Another flash comes out. He is being the biggest problem. He's setting up Kiles, and he's taking down 100 Thieves. Ascend on the verge now of getting to 12. As Asuna called upon in the dire hours now to try and do something to take this back. That's one. He knows there's another chance here. Oh, he's close. The gap!
Asuna!
Asuna, this is incredible, but he's got more to do. cNed on 1 HP, and then one above. It's going to be Zeek. It's cNed to shut it down. 12 is on the board. Ascend, a 1 away.
There's a moment there. He landed the headshot on cNed. Oh, my word. Asuna comes across. Important thing is, Acend still have a second player committed behind his Viper Spin. Now that could potentially catch 100 Thieves off guard, just like cNed will find Steel inside shop.
Steel now just has to sit back and watch. Puts all his faith in the 4 that stand. As they work their way up elbow. The swing, it'll put it in towards the likes of Kiles. He'll put it into the likes of BONECOLD, and they know it now. Kiles now knows what's coming his way. He's going to put up anything he can to try and make this trickier. But then close the gap. Asuna, great breakthrough kill, but good work again. Asuna is still doing it, but cNed, he's here. He's finally arrived. And he gets sent packing. Nitro out of nowhere. And now Zeek in the 1v2. Is it now? Is it the next, or is it never? Zeek, what can you find from this Hiko? A little on his own.
Don't stand up, Hiko. Don't stand up.
As soon as this is... Oh, the timing.
Oh, my God.
He has no idea. They have no idea. Hiko's walking towards CT. Now they know. And the position from Hiko should be a gift. It should be the golden position to catch this cross. And Zeek can only take steps. The gun barrel shows Hiko knows it. They live to fight one more round. They continue in this fashion. But on the board.
They bring it within 3. Send back on their purchase now.
Sight looks completely absent. It's not. 2 players behind this wall. The first one pulls the trigger. Flash goes in. Asuna puts the Lear up. They're fine. They've cleared it. That's the threat now removed. Spike to be planted. 3 on the retake.
All handled on the way in there by 100 Thieves. Let's see if Kiles, BONECOLD, or starxo can get anything done. Actually, BONECOLD will find 1 before he falls. Again, a drop in the ocean.
Last player standing.
Steel will find Kiles.
Not getting caught out twice.
No. No, he's wise to it this time. And whether or not starxo's gifted a constellation. Yeah, the judge from there, it's going to be difficult for him to win this one. I think actually just catching an audio cue, so... Steel. So awkward when you watch this as well, because starxo, again, he can't swing this goal. Actually, no, it's Steel that's close he can, yeah.
Obviously, he doesn't know that, so it's all a matter of timing, patience, and the clothesliner. So 3 still alive for 100 Thieves.
It tells them nothing.
Both no, this cNed still up on this close angle. He's trying to end this now.
Way.
He wants this over and done with. Nitro should have this angle. He's going to get 1, but he actually falls away. They don't know cNed, but Nitro still does well to find Kiles. Now,
BONECOLD.
This is the thing. BONECOLD. Oh, he pulls the trigger. Nitro still. Oh, Nitro! What a heroic round from him, but they're still cNed. Oh, the battle of the ops going out. He's just about catching him in the heels. How is cNed alive? They're trying to close this gap, but it's cNed on the other side. There is always a chance when it's cNed. He's going to find Ethan. He falls away to the back of the site. And now he's got another chance of this. The rest of his side are coming around, but he wants back in. He needs to get aggressive. He wants to stop this now before it starts. But the spike's going down. The Viper's pit is up. And the chances dwindle now.
And actually faced with...
He's still here, man.
So much to deal with on site, and cNed still dug in. Doesn't get another tag. He's down to 67 HP now. Does he go exploring?
Unrelenting aggression. He finally gets caught up by Asuna.
The
last player alive is starxo in 1v4. And this would be double digits for 100 Thieves. So desperately needed. He's trying to play something almost ninja in this. Not going to happen. Hiko's got him.
Oh,
we're at double digits, boys.
God. Push out here. And the first time actually we've seen them really address mid and elbow. Nitro will actually find Kiles on the opener.
Lovely deep hold from 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
I love that.
This is the perfect read.
Yeah, great read from them. And we said about experience, this sort of thing. Understanding the intentions of what Acend would want to do. This is perfect deep hold, but it's not completely gone yet. There's still 2 sheriffs. There's still that ghost. Nitro not able to land it, but it's fine. To wait for that site hit. Does look like A is the end goal.
What's the thing now? They stack up. They potentially just have a 5v1, whichever site they decide to go to. Actually, Zeek going to be here, so it'll be 2 to defend. But the Aldrone will confirm this. The Flash will confirm it as well. Ethan will deal with Zeek immediately.
2 stand.
Player
1
standing.
now. It's starxo, the only one still alive here. And it's going to be 12 to 11. It's going to be 12 to 11. starxo, you're great, but not that great. 100 Thieves don't know when they're done. They are dragging this one back. Opsio, Asuna's going to lead the way on this one. There's the Flash, there's the Lear, everything's going their way. They haven't made the step to the site yet, but also look at the lurk coming out from Steel as well. That's going to be the late game plan that could punish these rotations, but they still need to win the fight on the site. Pop of the ult, it comes down. BONECOLD's in trouble. High Flash comes in, he's eaten it, but he's still alive. Not
No way.
until then, Hiko finds BONECOLD. 4 now alive, they know it. You can see it on BONECOLD's face. He kicks back, he knows they're in danger. There's the look. What? Wait, Hiko, what just happened? It's okay, it's okay. Or is it? cNed's still alive. Okay, Nitro, there it is. Call on those years of experience. Call on it now, because don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years. 12-12, we're going OT.
Oh my word.
Over.
Get himself right towards the back lines of sight. He's going to walk this. You know he's going to walk this.
Oh,
but he's
no.
flashed. Oh, no way.
down,
This is a fumble and a half. Asuna and Nitro greeting with a smile. They weren't phased at all. cNed, Zeek, Kiles, there's the dig deep, there's the team you need to be seeing. Kiles on the swing, gets caught by Nitro. cNed and Zeek, the last 2 alive, and Zeek is already tagged low. This needs to be some of that cNed work, and it's not going to happen. Nitro has outdone him, Steel's outdone him. 100 Thieves take the lead.
So nothing actually, I mean, way less invested in the Aldrone, yes, but in terms of typical tells on the attacking rounds from 100 Thieves, now they will stack up towards shop. Actually, one member Steel will push through hall here, but Nitro found himself some space to work with. BONECOLD and starxo up behind this wall. Damage exchange. Kiles actually isolated right now. The flash is perfect.
He's closed the gap. Ethan's coming with another. This could be it. 100 Thieves on the verge of destroying Acend, ripping the lead away from them as Zeek and cNed need to rise above, and they can't do it. Nitro to close.